Good morning, world. I just ravaged that pizza that I brought home from last night as my breakfast. And I forgot to film a clip of it for my what I eat in a day, so I'm gonna have to do that when I get back so I can show you guys just how mangled it is. But we are off to the metro to go to the train station to go to Pompeii. We got our Pompeii archaeological tour in the morning, and then we have our tour of Mount Vesuvius after lunch. There's also a vegan dessert shop in Pompeii I was hoping we'd get a chance to go to, depending on how far away it actually is from everything. And that is the plan for the day. We have made it to the Pompeii archaeological site. That's what is behind me. We're early. The train is annoying. But we are here. We are checked out the tour. Now we just wait.
They will make spaghetti. People love garum. Amon said, I don't really know how. For me, it's way too strong in fish.
Alright, and now
look where no chocolate. There were reflects the oil
the line mid streets. The basalt was a very strong stone. The basalt was a solidified lava before the Pompeii eruption. Before the eruption, the street was related until about the Pompeii eruption. But if you look near the many small marble stones. Can you see them? Occhi di gatto, cat eyes. Meow. They reflected the light, and the city was illuminated during the night. Because during the evening, the city was illuminated by candles or lamps. But one of the guards of the city stopped work. The candles were off. Why? Because if you look at the walls, we can see many holes. From the holes, there were many wooden beams that supported the roof, a shelter from the sun, from the rain. But the wooden beams, in contact with candles, could make fires. Then one of the guards of the city stopped to work. The candles were off, and the city was illuminated by its eyes.
Watch yourself.
The tholos, under the tholos there was the fish shop. That's why I mean under the porticos many fish shops. Under the tholos fish shop. In the center of the market there was the marble statue of the emperor who protected the fish and the trade. Imagine it.
Pretty city.
Big stones. Can you see? They marked the end of the streets and the beginning of the forum, a pedestrian zone. That's why sailors, merchants, Romans stopped their chariots here and they tied with a rope their animals through these two holes. Can you see, guys, the two holes on the sidewalk? We found the parking of 2000 years ago. We found the parking next to a shop, domus, public building, because it was used to stop the cars to tie the animals. And we know that it was a free parking, okay? They didn't pay to stop the cars. Vestibolo, the corridor, and the atrium. In the middle of the atrium, can you see the pool, the impluvium, to collect the rainwater? Later, we will visit a domus. I'll show you the system used by Romans to collect the rainwater.
So our tour is finished. The restaurant we originally were going to go to is not open on Mondays. So we pivoted to a different restaurant, which actually allowed us to walk past the amphitheater. So we got to see outside that, which was nice. And I'm very hungry now. Being pistachio cannolis secured. And we're heading back to the main entrance to meet for our next tour of Mount Vesuvius. And we'll get there a little early, so we'll eat our cannolis. I'm excited. I love a cannoli.
Here we can see the Mount Somma. I said the Mount Somma is the remains of the old Vesuvius. The old Vesuvius was destroyed by the eruption of Pompeii. After the eruption of Pompeii, the old volcano collapsed from the caldera. But if you were here a few months ago, guys, in May, if you were here in May, you would have seen crazy people running a marathon on the top of Mount Somma. That's crazy. I was one of them. Oh, really? But they ran only 18 kilometers. The craziest one ran 100.
We're at the top of the volcano.
I don't think you get a better view than this.
No, I don't think you can get a better view than this. It's pretty insane. Windy. Windy as a motherfucker. But worth it. It's fine. I'll get the feeling back at the tip of my nose. Like, look how cool. And we're going over there tomorrow for like a day and a half to Sorrento. So that'll be fun. There are stairs, I gotta pay attention.
Guys, easy but we can do it. Today the view is not easy but we can do it. First of all, if you want to see Pompeii, you should get.
We just came straight from the train to the restaurant because we both decided if we laid down in that bed, we were not getting back up. And I didn't want to go back to the hotel because I feel like I need a shower. But I'm gonna wash my hair today. I didn't want to come back up with wet hair. My hair stays wet forever. So it's just a conundrum. I didn't film like anything on the train. Those trains were packed, so it was like, I'm not getting out my camera and filming strangers. It just feels weird. Anyway, it was a good day. Very good day. Pompeii and Vesuvius were great. The views were insane. It's funny being on the train after being on the volcano and seeing how close everything is, but it's still so far away from each other just because it's so spread out. I'm borderline delirious again. After we shower, I'm going to bed. I have like handled none of my content for days. I don't think I've posted in like a day or two, but I don't have the energy. I need to sleep. I'm doing all this stuff, so now I need to sleep.